recently. I feel like I feel so bad that he's so people say such hurtful things to him. But low-key, he outdid himself today. That man. What a delicious selection of video games he procured for me. I just ate that shit up like nobody's business. He's in Miss Piggy's green room celebrating. They're toasting with some champagne and some roses, and they got their scented candles out for a romantic evening together. Shit. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Welcome in. Hi, Silverus, and hi, Mike. How are you? Hi, some dude, and hi, Oni-chan, and hi, Byron. How are you? Oh my gosh, let me say thank you for the subscriptions as well. Nugget, my queen. Okay, honestly, like the #1 winner of today was my good friend Nyanko Nugget, which shout out to her. She's also my mod, and also she's here like all the time, but I'm still gonna just like shout her out because this was like the most don't kill yourself nugget summer game fest ever. Like, I don't know how she didn't just like start crying. Code Veronica, The Wolf Among Us. What was the other thing that you were like, I'm never gonna kill myself? What was it? I forget. Nazar, welcome in. How are you? Nugget is a goat. I would agree. Well, she's actually a cat. No, it was one other thing. She's your shut up. I don't like how you're insinuating something else, 9-volt worm. She's your mod, your sister, and your daughter. Yeah, she's my, nope, I'm not going any further than that. I'm talking about you. Yes, turn up your volume. I'm talking about you because you were... I was talking with my loving boyfriend. Talk to your loving VTuber bestie, Citrus Sunshine, because I was saying the #1 winner of today's Summer Games Fest was I almost said Innkeeper Nugget, was Nyanko Nugget today. Yeah, I even shouted you out, girl. Damn. Retromatic, welcome in. And hi, Never Asked. Someone super energetic. Yeah, because I'm excited to be here. And I'm excited to talk about video games. Man, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe everything. I mean, you know, it was kind of like snooze fest by the middle. But I still thought that this Games Fest was absurd. Absurdly good. In fact, I think that I don't know what he was doing. He's not allowed to talk to women. God damn it. What am I then? He sent me a DM like 3 weeks ago. So like, what am I? I always call myself like a hobgoblin though. Man, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the 4 months. And Taro, thank you so much for the 2 months. I really super duper appreciate it. And Tabanya, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the 10 months. That's my goat as well, Tapanya. Bro, that's my brother, my sworn brother in arms. We may as well be blood brothers because we spilled blood on the battlefield together. And she also just got back from Dokomi, which I thought was really cool. Nugget, thank you so much for the 36 months. And Van, thank you so much for the 4 months of your subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Ormic, and hi, Inquismic. How are you? And hi, Jerry. Just thinking about Jeff being obsessed with Miss Piggy. Listen, I think that bro, his wife allows him to have a sexy little side piece of bacon, am I right? New Souls like on the way. What about Dokomi? Tapanya was there. I wasn't able to watch her stream, but I'll probably watch her VOD about what she did at Dokomi because I wanted to watch it really bad. So jealous. That's why I was like, I should get a passport. Maybe. Hi, Atrum, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I saw Street Fighter 6 added Tifa and like 3 other characters. I don't know if those are like Street Fighter characters. I don't know. Stellar Blade 2, bruh. Like, okay, can I like talk about that for a second? Because the new Stellar Blade 2 character is like every single woman fetish I like ever had, ever. She's like a beautiful as shit, and she's hitting all the boxes. First off, she's like got like a delightful little short hair. Here, I'm just gonna pull up a picture of her so I can talk about how much I think she's attractive. Hold on. Okay, I actually had it pulled up, but I didn't have it like set up. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so first off, she's like very small and thin, which is like, she looks very cute. Her ass is not as fat as Eve, but that's okay. Second off, she's got freckles, which is like my number one. Oh, I love a character with freckles. And it doesn't show it here, only kind of, but she has like a gap in the middle of her teeth, which I think is so cute. People who have a gap tooth are so cute. It's like so painfully adorable. I was like, wow, this character was made for me. Doesn't she have your hairstyle? Kind of. And she's sexier for it. Yeah, I also really like Lily, yeah. Lily is like totally cute and adorable. Evolution, do you think that's really why her name is like that? Because, wait. That might be like what the whole game's about, dude. Don't think too hard about that. Don't think about it. Just keep focusing on the girl. Don't think too hard about it. Because I'm concerned now. Don't speculate. Don't speculate on the Stellar Blade plot line, or we might accidentally figure it out again. Stop spoiling the plot! Yes, stop thinking and start just enjoying women. How hard can that be? Stop making coherent thoughts. Purple, welcome in. How are you? And hi, Van. Hi, Connor, how are you? Got any games? I'm really excited. I don't know. I think that everyone got everything that they wanted. Like, there's at least one game that probably everyone from every demographic would be like, wow, I want to play that game. I mean, for me, it was a lot. Yeah, Jeff Keighley did not get that Persona 6 showcase, but Razzle made a good point in Discord where I guess Xbox has exclusivity for Atlas releases, which is very weird for me. I guess it just feels like Atlas should be PlayStation. Because I played all those games on a PlayStation console, but I'm not super sure. Let me posture check. Yeah! Wow, that's so cool! You were also there and you actually met Tapanya? I hope that you guys had really good fun! That seems really cool. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I don't know. Dokumi sounds really cool to go to. I would be nervous about the language barrier. But realistically, I'm sure that there's like a lot of people who can speak English in Germany, right? Or at least like have some basic knowledge. But I would do my best to at least learn some phrases like where's the bathroom and I'm sorry and thank you. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of my water. Nugget, thank you so much for the 90 stream streak. I appreciate it, and also I love you. Mwah. Okay, Gooner. Welcome in, Oni-chan. How are you? Yeah, I'm a Gooner because I'm a devout follower of cute women. That's the difference. I'm an old school goon, but for beautiful women, and I'm not afraid to say that. Lark, welcome in. There's no tan. True. Tan. If she was tanned, it'd be over for me. Like, for real. It'd be so over for me. I would simp so pathetically. It would be uncouth. It would be uncouth. New Deck, welcome in. How are you? And hi, Fiber Ray. Hello, Minecraft VTuber. How's the Minecraft going? I played like a bunch the first day. I need to like re-download the mod packs. That's something I'm planning on doing this weekend, is practicing more Minecraft. She looks like Ken Kaneki. How? Do you think you just have like a Tokyo Ghoul brain? And Master Delane, welcome in. How are you? Patagio, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Yes, it was a good Summer Games Fest for sure. And New Deck, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. Thank you. She has to be based off of you. No. They just have good taste. That's the difference. Well, I feel like, I don't know too much about Nikkei. I suppose. I don't know too much about Nikkei in general, but it doesn't seem like a lot of the characters have short hair. Mostly long hair. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on chat. I'm just reading it as I go. I think the Adam and Eve stuff was pretty on the new nose. Okay, but didn't Shift Up say like, hey, we're gonna make the plot like more complex this time? Yeah, I thought that like the sexiest thing about the Stellar Blade 2 trailer was how good that city looked. And in my mind, I was like, my computer's not gonna be able to run this game. Like, am I gonna have to get another graphics card just to play this next gen of games? I'm like a little scared. But we'll have to see. Ouch, welcome in. How are you? Oh, was it hot in Germany? Most people Patagio, were you also there at Dokumi? Most people I encountered just speak English by default at the beginning since so many not German speakers were there, so you'd be fine. Ooh, okay. A goon for her, yes! How are you? Short hair is peak. I have to agree. I think that the pixie cut is underrated, TBH. Cause so many people, I mean, like, you can even see it in 70s, I guess, hairstyles. Twiggy with her like really short little haircut. I think that looks really cute on some people, but you have to have like a good head shape for it. Like a little pin head. I think it looks really, really cute. Oh shit, there's a mod pack called Craft of Exile, really? Short-haired queens right now? Ooh, okay. Up to 90s heat wave, that's crazy. Around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I hope that you guys stayed safe there. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad for me, but I'm sure a lot of those places don't have air conditioning, right? That's super scary. Yeah, I know that like that's like the issue in England, right? Is that no one has an air conditioning? Whereas like if you go literally anywhere in America, I would expect like the mall, the library, the convention center to be nice and cold no matter what I do. Yeah, air conditioning's not a thing in the EU. So scary. There was a long time. Have you guys ever seen the Digimon movie? This is random. You guys ever seen Digimon the movie where it was hot and like the bubble that was being created by that Digimon, and so people started turning up their ACs, but by turning up the ACs and using up all that heat, they were making it even hotter. And so I stopped using the air conditioning for a while until I just couldn't anymore. And my mom was like, stop turning off the AC. Divorce story? No. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What do you mean divorce story? I'm talking about the actual movie. You guys should watch it. What do you mean? What do you mean divorce? Wait, can I look it up real fast? What? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what this is talking about. I didn't see this movie in the movie theater, so I don't know what this short is. How weird. No, I don't know the divorce green text. I'm not reading divorce green texts in my spare time. I'm enjoying the media that I consume. Yeah. Wapper, welcome in. How are you? I can't wait for the Wolf Among Us 2. Yeah, I never beat that game because it soft locked right at the very, very, very end. But I had watched so much of it. Like I think I was at the very end of the game that I just Googled what happened at the end. So I'm hoping that I want to play the remaster, and how it didn't soft lock. I didn't do it. You bastard, I didn't do it. It was stuck on a scene of a mirror. Like someone was looking into a mirror and then it like panned off to the side and then it never moved. It just stayed there. It just stayed there forever. I didn't do it. Why am I getting unfair hate? Narcissist, yeah, I was like, okay, it's gonna change scene soon, right? And then I waited, and then I actually like stepped away from my computer. I was like, what if I just like stepped away and I gave it enough time to like load the next scene, and then it never did. And then like for some reason the save was really, really far away from that like scene I was seeing at the moment, so I'm just like, I'll just look up the rest, whatever. And then a whole new generation of people are gonna know glass him. Like, oh yeah, get him a glass of, get him a drink. And then you hit him in the head with your glass. I only had time for Saturday and overslept. Did you guys get good stuff from the dealer's halls? I'm kind of curious. Oh my goodness. Ah! I'm so jealous. Well, you know, now that Dokumi's done, it's off-kai time, baby. It's off-kai time. It's off-kai time. I'm so excited. I'm gearing up for that, and I'm very, 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 very excited. Hopefully that everything will go perfectly, and I'll get to see a lot of my friends, and I'll get to see a lot of new people as well. I'm so excited. Oh, you got 2 novels? Like 2 doujins? Interesting. Doujin culture is not very popular in America. Yeah, I'm super excited. I've been doing so much just to get to this exact moment. So it's gonna feel nice to see people. I wish I could go to off-kai. It's okay, because it'll be around next year, and I'll probably even go next year as well. Yeah, it's gonna be super duper duper fun. I mean, I don't know what's gonna be there, like what kind of programming? Maybe there's programming already out. The novels weren't 18 plus. Interesting. And let me see. Oh, there's no programming out yet. But I would love to see some of that. I'm very, very, very excited. And, man, Tapanya kind of going to a bunch of different, not to call her out, but she's going to a bunch of different cons. Because she was just a Dokumi, so and she's going to off-kai? Bro, Mrs. Worldwide, for real. We got shafted by off-kai having to change its date? Oh, what? That's kind of a bummer. I'm staffed at another VTuber event in Sweden. That's so cool. I think that I know what event that is because I know Fuame, if you know her, and she's Swedish, and I believe that I know which VTuber event it is, because I think there's like only one in Sweden. Is that correct? Probably. Well, I'm not calling her out. I'm just, it's anecdotal. It's anecdotal events. Yeah, there was a recent American Doujin event that did really well. I would like to see more Doujins in America, but I think the copyright law is a little bit more strict here than it is in other countries. She's our socials manager. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Fuume is super duper cool. I haven't talked to her in a while, but I think that she's a sweetheart and a treat. World Cup soon. I don't know nothing about football. Soccer. So I don't know like what the hype is too much about it. Other than the promotional stuff, I don't know. I don't know anything about football, and I'm sorry. How many of you guys are excited for the World Cup? Woo! Soccer, soccer, soccer. Shakira released another song or whatever, and then I show speed? Read Blue Lock, you'll like football. Ah! I think that Blue Lock doesn't paint soccer in a good light. A lot of those kids in Blue Lock aren't good children. What's Blue Lock even about? Okay, so Blue Lock is a manga about this guy. He puts a bunch of children into a cube, and then he says, the Japanese soccer team sucks. So I'm going to put all these children into a cube to see which one is the bestest striker in Japan. And then he makes all the children fight each other in the cube. And then like the main guy, he's got like puzzle pieces in his forehead, and whenever he learns a new thing, he gets a new puzzle piece, and then he goes like Gear 5. Yeah. He locks on and locks off or whatever, and then he sticks his tongue out. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he sticks his tongue out and he wags it, and that makes him stronger, I think. Yeah. He goes sicko mode, colloquially. Yeah, just like that. Yes, just like that, Oni-chan. That's essentially what Blue Lock's about, over and over and over again. Yeah. I kind of wonder if Blue Lock will end up like, oh, actually, we're all gonna be in a team together. Even though I don't think that's how, like, positions in soccer work. It works! It does work! Yeah, the soccer cube works. What anime don't you know? I don't know a lot of isekais, and I don't know a lot of, I don't know a lot of slice of life nowadays. It's gonna end with them realizing soccer sucks. Man, why did I waste my time doing all this stuff? Soccer low-key kind of blows. The end. Hey, that stuff that we did during all of our transformative high school years, maybe not worth it. The end. I haven't watched that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I've never watched that time I turned into a vending machine. I've never watched my secret skill in another life where I can do something theoretically mid, but in fact this mid thing that I've done that I have the ability to do is actually super OP. I've never watched. I went to one level 1000 in a dungeon and I met a sexy girl. Mushoku Tensei? I have read some of Mushoku Tensei because I wanted to know what the hype was. And I don't like Mushoku Tensei because I don't believe in harems. And that manga is all about not just having a harem, but having like a lot of children with your harem. Overlord is a good isekai. I agree with that. I agree with that. I just think that guy has a lot of sex with a lot of women and he gets a lot of them pregnant and it makes me like low-key a little uncomfortable, but I know it's like what they do in that world. It's like whatever. It's about a loser getting a second chance. No, I understand that, but I think that maybe he's just got a lot of women. He's got a lot of women. I'm all in for like harem, but he only gets with like the main girl. They don't have birth control magic. That's weird for all the other magic they have. That's very convenient. Pregnancy fan LARPer. I like when... No. Huge fan of pregnancy. I'm just saying that, like, that guy gets a lot of people pregnant. I'm just saying. Nothing wrong with that. It's like a different world, so they got, like, different morals. They got different code. Yeah, and everyone's got their opinions on Mushoku Tensei. Harem Royale by Ryukishi07. Isn't that just called Higurashi? He's ruining the gene pool. Yeah, one man, Kangas Kongs all across this fantasy land, and here's what happens. That's why he's such a loser. Well, I won't ruminate too much on that. But yeah, I don't know too much about isekais. I even tried to read, actually another manga or slash anime that I tried to watch that turned out to be like a harem, but he gets a lot of people pregnant, is the one that's like supposed to be about Minecraft. Isekai about guy who farms? Guy who farms. And there's a big tree. Oh, it must be farming life in another world. That guy has a lot of children. Like a lot of children. He's a farmer, I'm just saying. I've never watched Descendants of a Bookworm. Even though I think I would like it. I think I would genuinely like it. I just like, oh, you know what I've been watching? I finally started watching Baki, the newest Baki season, because I love Baki so much. And it's good, of course. It's the one, I totally forgot about this plot line. The one where they make a clone of Musashi Miyamoto. So good, so good, so good, so good. I've been killing slime for 300 years and maxed out my level. Ooh, okay. Gets transferred to a McDonald's employee in our world? Isn't that just like... That's just like an old manga. What am I trying to remember? Is it... Is it like Blue Exorcist? Devil is a part-timer? Yeah, baby. No, yeah, Devil is a part-timer. I always get these two dudes mixed up. The guy from Blue Exorcist and the guy from is a part-timer. I don't know why. It's because they have really similar black hairstyles, like weird, like little. Oh no, maybe it's just because of the ears. The ears look like hair to me. They kind of look the same. Yeah. Okay, whew, thank God. I was about to be like, oh my God, I'm LARPing so bad. I'm LARPing. Hi, Citrus Cellarblade 2. I know. He really likes working at McDonald's and he gets promoted. Good for him, man. Yeah, I should rewatch that. It's been a long time. We were talking about Negima in Discord, and I really liked reading that manga a lot. I didn't know I only just found out recently that that's the same guy who wrote Love Hina. But it makes sense because the characters are very nice and relatable, and I think that the romance is pretty funny, even though it is a harem. Probably one of the few ones that I do like, other than Love Hina. The art is the same? Well, okay, I never read Love Hina, is the thing. I only read Negima, because I'm young, I guess. I'm trying to think other isekais that I like. Almost none. I really don't care. I like female isekais more than anything. Negima is old, but it's not as old as Love Hina. Love Hina is like quintessential. Yeah. I like a lot of female isekai, so like Fushigi Yugi, 12 Kingdoms, Inuyasha, that kind of thing. Oh, Great Teacher Onizuka. I used to watch that, or like Cromartie High. Do you like? Yes, I was actually thinking about. I want to watch the anime. For Tanya. I was just talking about it a couple days ago because I think there's a new season, but I thought it was not too bad. Saga of Tanya the Evil. I started reading it because I was like, what's the hype about it? Yes, Villainous Deserves to Die is so good. The manga for The Villainous Deserves to Die is so good. It's amazing. Yeah. No, I mean, Tanya is not a female isekai. That guy was Tanya used to be a dude, in his past life, and now he's Tanya, which I think that it's better for, or I mostly am interested in like the female isekais. Isn't it a Korean webcomic? Tanya? I don't believe so. Oh, Villainous Deserves to Die is a Korean webcomic, which I don't really read too many of those. I used to read a lot of Korean webtoons, but I started to get really frustrated with the pacing of them, which is, they do that on purpose, of course, because they want people to like keep buying tokens so that you can read more of the webtoon, you know? They're so bad at pacing. I have this issue all the time with like K-dramas or C-dramas. Like the pacing, I'm like, holy shit, talk to each other. Please. Master Delane, thank you so much for the 20 stream streak. What about an isekai where a man turns into an elementary school girl, as long as it's not weird? Your ire is enough of a gift to me. Thank you so much, Silverus, for the 6-7. What's pacing? How do I explain that? Pacing in a book is like how quickly each plot point happens. So like if it was something that was paced relatively normally, it wouldn't take that long between events to happen. And how fast does Luffy find the One Piece? Not true, because that's like the main goal. But all like the smaller goals that Luffy does is good pacing. You could say that the One Piece anime is badly paced because they'll spend 30 minutes talking about the same topic instead of moving on to the next topic. I need you to make an Otome Isekai recommendation list. Yeah, I can do that. It's been a while since I've read manga, TBH. Mostly because I've been reading fan fiction. When I'm not, if I read recently, it's just been fan fiction because it's almost Caleb from Love and D Space's birthday. Not to get too excited. Yeah, slowly paced anime can be boring, and for me personally, webtoons can be a little poorly paced. You know what's not a poorly paced webtoon is freaking Tower of God. Tower of God is a really appropriately paced webtoon, but also it's one of the best. IMHO, in my honest opinion. Solo Leveling, I've never read it. I've only watched the anime. Pacing, talking to each other? No, it's Supernatural, and we're brothers in heat. Why are you always bringing up Supernatural, man? Bro, you love Supernatural. You love Carry On My Wayward Son. Bro, you must have loved The Boys. The manhwa's really good paced. Yeah, I guess it would be manhwa. No, it's a webtoon. It's a webtoon. A manhwa, it would be like a comic. No, I agree, Twinnis. I think that a slow burn is different than a poor pace. I used to read a lot of like villainous isekais on webtoon. Yeah, not all slow or all fast. Yeah. I guess for Americans, would manhwa be the correct term? Nowadays, I genuinely thought that they were different genres. What's up, Six? Welcome in. Happy Friday. It's nice to see you. Manhwa versus webtoon. Yeah, a webtoon is like where you vertically scroll, and they're made for phones. A manhwa, it would be like a comic, where you would read it like left to right or right to left. Whereas a webtoon would be like you scroll on your phone. In fact, reading too many webtoons started to give me carpal tunnel on my when I used to read them a lot. Yeah, a manhwa can be a webtoon, but not all webtoons are manhwa. Yeah. At least that's how it's called in America. It might be like the same in Korean. I don't know if there's like a equitable term for webtoon, but it's like the same core concept. I think it's the same. That would make sense. Cause it's all comics. It's like how we would call in English SpongeBob a cartoon, but in Japan it would still be an anime, like an animation. Lots of webtoons and manhwa have whole studios working on them as well. Yeah. Fen Shenji was the first manhwa I read? Yeah, I guess I started getting into manhwa when I was like really bored. Cause there was like a time when no manga was coming out for a while, or maybe I was just reading too much manga in general. Not super sure. Sorry, I'm like bouncy right now because I'm so invigorated by video games. I had a really good time watching the video game fest today. I think it was very front-loaded, but I enjoyed everything. I really hope that the guy who made Eco can finish that game sometime soon. You think of oh shit, what does that stand for? XKCD. I know what that is. Yeah, okay, this is like too much semantics. That's manhwa. Chinese, not manhwa, Korean. Yeah. BG Cats. That's me personally. I think that's like a Western, an older Western view of webtoons, but I agree with you. Oh no! Atrum, take care of yourself, okay? Sleep well. Hopefully you can rest after Dokumi. So painful. Yeah, it's really hard to like sleep or eat when you're at a convention, wouldn't you say? Like, all you want to do is just go. Like, your body is a machine. But then everyone starts getting really cranky at one point if they don't eat. But no one wants to, like, stop and eat. Just eat a chili dog. Not all of us can just pound a chili dog like you, throat goat. Like, I need to, like, sit down. Also, chili dogs are, like, kind of messy, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't just, like, go to town on one when I'm in a cute outfit. I need to eat something with, like, a fork. And if I spill something on myself, I kill myself. Like, that's it. That's it. What's my favorite hot dog toppings? I like onions. I like grilled vegetables. I like ketchup. That's it. So fancy. Yeah, I'll eat my hot dog with a fork and knife if I gotta, so I don't get anything on myself. Devour in a single bite. I'm not the throat goat. I can't take a big bite like that. I like cabbage. I also like cabbage on a hot dog. I could eat a simple hot dog. Maybe that makes me like 5 years old. But is there something so wrong about eating just like a normal ass hot dog with some ketchup? Like, I don't need that much. I'll eat a hot dog with a bunch of stuff on it. But sometimes just eating a Costco hot dog, a nice, delicious Costco hot dog is all I want. And I'm valid. You like pickles on hot dogs? It depends. If it was like a pickled onion, I don't know what other kind of pickles though. Maybe like a pickled cucumber. Maybe it would taste good on that. I'm not super sure. I'd love a good Costco hot dog right now. No, I'm good. I ate a bunch of food before stream. I had yakisoba because I had leftover yakisoba. Eee, that sounds really yummy. String potato chips. I don't like mustard on hot dogs. I don't really like mustard as a condiment in general, and I'm sorry. I don't like sauerkraut either because it's really intense. I like other forms of sauerkraut, but not like the traditional German sauerkraut. I don't know why. I wish I did. Not enough sugar for you? Nope. I need some sugar in my pickles or else, I don't eat it. I wish I did like it though. I mean, cabbage is good for you, pickles are good for you, and your microbiome, your gut microbiome is super important or whatever. Oh, good lord. As a kid, I would eat mustard sandwiches. That's crazy. I do like mustard as a seasoning. But just having like straight up mustard? Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I like mustard. It can't be that much. I don't like that much condiments on my food in general. Like, I don't like too much mayo. I don't like too much mustard. It's too much. I don't like it when it's like too much stuff. I don't know. Maybe I am a baby, but I don't like it when there's like too much stuff on it. If it's too packed, it's too much. Why are you giving me all that food? What am I gonna do with that? Get off. He just spent most of the convention networking. No. And then he was up early, so he barely slept. That's so sad. Go to Brazil. I think you can get condensed milk on your hot dog. I haven't seen it yet. I can't deny. You're so white. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. I like things that are like full of flavors and stuff like that, but I think sometimes it's nice to just have like just something plain. It's nice to have like a plain thing, buttered noodles, maybe like just like a hot dog with some ketchup on it, you know, and maybe some like pepper, like black pepper on that. I like a ton of different spices. I like really spicy food as well, but everything has a time and a place, and sometimes all I want is for it to be one flavor time. I want it to be 1 note time, and sometimes when I go out, it can be 10 note time, and that's the appropriate time for that. Ew, no! Condensed milk hot dog trend? It's Filipino! Oh, girl. That's bad. That sounds so gross, dude. Ugh. You're making me want to cry. Raisins and quail eggs? Quail eggs are really bad for you. Did you guys know that? They got like hella cholesterol. I don't know why. Don't knock it till you try it. Ants on a dog, like raisins or real ants? I'd eat real ants, probably. I could do normal ants. Have you guys ever eaten ants before? They're fine. They taste like nothing. I've also had like chocolate covered ants, and I think they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. Are there any games that you guys were really excited for from the Game Fest? Why have you been eating ants? Because I had the opportunity to. Because some places just like fry ants. Or at like a local fair, they'll be like, hey, you want to try this chocolate covered ant? And so I do it because it was free. And I'm like, this ant tastes fine. They do it as like a gross out thing, but I think most of the time it tasted like nothing. Cause like I was like, oh, free chocolate. Free chocolate. I just gotta have like a little bit, right? Someone told you to jump off a bridge, would you? No, because I'm afraid of heights. No, I wasn't just picking up ants. No, fried ants are not popular. Hyper niche. Hyper niche. Yeah. It's just like a gross out food. I saw that Guild Wars 3 was announced. I think I missed it because I was at Idol Training 2 today. But what if it was free to jump off the bridge? I wouldn't even do it if it was free. If they started paying me though, I would have to like, you know, see what was going up. I would have to see. And if I didn't die, I'd do it. Maybe. Eating ants is normal. I don't think they're that bad. Okay, yeah, how much would we have to pay you? Like $1,000 minimum to jump off a bridge. Cause I'm a little scared of heights. Akiton, welcome in. How are you? Okay, so I haven't played Final Fantasy VII the original, and I also haven't played any of the Final Fantasy VII remake games. But I'm happy that you guys are happy about it. It looked really hype. In fact, I thought that the open world stuff looked really good. Bungee jumping looks fun, not to me. No! Bro, just pick that thing up and eat it. It's just a Pop-Tart. Pop-Tarts are like so preserved. You should just like eat it. Cause anything that's touching that, any type of bacteria will just like... They never clean my office floors, goddammit. It's okay, it builds up your immune system. That's why they say you shouldn't like wash your hands so much or use too much antiseptic hand sanitizer. You can just process that and not absorb as cholesterol? I wish the 3 Final Fantasy VII Rs were the same system. Yeah, I thought that the 3rd Final Fantasy VII looks like it's got a lot of interesting stuff to it, almost to the point that I want to play it. But Mogu-chan, you guys know my friend Mogu-chan, she's a really big Final Fantasy fan. Like, to the point that, she normally replays Final Fantasy X once a year, every year. And she's a huge Final Fantasy VII fan as well. And so, but she really dislikes the remakes of Final Fantasy VII. I don't know, she's like, disagrees with like everything that they do with Aerith, etc. Yeah, it seems like they're reinventing the wheel, which I do kind of like. I kind of really like the... I am a big fan of Final Fantasy VII Remake because it's slowly paced. Interesting. I actually had not heard that. Yeah, I agree, Spatula. I think that they might just be refining the system, which I do really like, because if they implement these systems into another Final Fantasy game, it might be really fun, is what I was thinking maybe perhapsies. Thinking about Final Fantasy just makes me want to play Final Fantasy really bad. I'll probably play Final Fantasy 16 on my own time. Because whenever I stream, or I think I tried to do a network test for Final Fantasy 16 and it ran like shit. But when I don't stream that game and I just play it on my own time, it looks like it runs fine. Final Fantasy is infectious. I totally agree. It's so long. It might be worth it. The issue is, one, when I was younger, I used to think Final Fantasy VII was really ugly. So I never played it. And so nowadays, I don't have any reason to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. But I didn't have a PS5, so I couldn't play Final Fantasy 16. When I played Final Fantasy 9, I thought that was a slow-paced game, but all JRPGs are gonna be like that. You gotta just like take it at your own pace. No, my first Final Fantasy was 12. For the PS2, I actually have it. I don't know if this is my original copy, TBH. It might be. Yeah, cause, okay, I didn't tell you guys on stream yet, but I got a new, video encoding hardware for my PS2. So, .hack looks really good. And, I was testing it out with other games that I have. Like, I got Final Fantasy 12, and I have .hack, and I got, SSX, and I have Shadow of the Colossus, which I've never played. I got Shadow of the Colossus for $5 at, oh, my hometown flea market. Yeah, that's where I got it. I was like, oh, you're just giving this away? Awesome. Yeah, that was the only game that I bought at the flea market because I got too pissed at everyone else. Man, they had such garbage games at the flea market. I could not believe what ass I was looking at. There's like a whole, it's been there for forever. This flea market section that has old used games, all like ball. It's all ball games like Madden, FIFA, stuff like that. Cause I guess like no one wants to buy that shit, which makes sense. But yeah, it was picked clean. There's a lot of love in it, and I think that she might still play it because she did play. She played the second one, even though she was pissed about the first one. Yeah, I'll probably tell her to still play it. I'm sure that she saw it. I muted the Mercer moments. What? Yeah, during the Game Fest, Matthew Mercer, you guys know him. You guys love him. He looks like Aaron Hansen, but like Chad Maxing. And he only does his own voice whenever he does any type of voice acting. He's Vincent Valentine. Who? Yeah, you know. He's like a micro celebrity or whatever. Yeah, he's the cowboy, Mr. McCree, and he's also Critical Role or something, right? I don't know. Every gal loves Vincent. I agree. He's no Johnny Young Bosch. Of that, I can agree. That's a handsome guy, Johnny Young Bosch. I think he looks fine. TBH, Matthew Mercer. He's fine. He's fine. But he plays Mr. Dirge of Cerberus, which I've also never played because I've never played any Final Fantasy VII IP. Not Crisis Core, not Dirge of Cerberus, not 7. Mercer is Cassidy, yes. He's Cassidy. Yeah, 100 hours of content, but I mean, if you really like that game, it must be so delicious. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy 15. Cause, okay, even though I owned, oh shit, this is gonna sound really bad to say. Even though I owned Final Fantasy 12, I don't think I ever beat it. And then, I think that the true first Final Fantasy that I ever beat was Final Fantasy 15. Sorry, that sounds bad to say. But yeah, I was very excited, and I got like all the DLC for it and stuff too. I liked that game. Did you stream Final Fantasy 15? No, because I was like, who knows? How old was I? I don't know, like, I'm gonna say maybe 15 or 14 years old, so no, I didn't stream it. No, I'd never play Final Fantasy 15 on stream. You know why? Because some of the best parts of Final Fantasy 15 is making your car go somewhere really far and then getting up and making food and then coming back and then almost being at your destination. That game kind of was absurd for that. Didn't get around to half the DLCs. They were good. The best thing, what? Spatula, how dare you? Yeah, how old is Final Fantasy 15? I thought that the ending was not amazing. In fact, it was my least favorite part of the whole game. Okay, but I think that I really hated Final Fantasy 15. No, I guess that my first ever Final Fantasy that I beat was 13. And then I beat 13 too. And then I beat 15. Because I never got the third Final Fantasy 13. Oh, okay. I thought that you were saying like the best part was when it ended. I was like, how dare you? Boo! Crystal Chronicles. I love that game. That's for the GameCube, right? Okay. I was like, shit. So catty. So catty. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles is good, but I think I was too stupid to play that game because all I remember doing in Crystal Chronicles was shaving my Moogle over and over and over again. And then I'd reset my PS2, and then I would shave the Moogle and spray paint it, and then I would reset my PS2, and then I'd do the same, oh no, my GameCube, I guess. I just do that over and over again. And that was the fun I got out of that game. I don't know why I could never play it. I don't know, why didn't I ever play that game? Whatever, who cares? I have it for the Switch. Ooh, I didn't even know it was on the Switch. You can still spray paint the Moogle, right? Or no? They ported it? Really? Fun. Yes, you can still spray paint the Moogle. Thank God. I was about to be like, that game is ass if you can't do that. Not that I did anything else in that game. I couldn't tell you how you even play that game. My least favorite thing about Final Fantasy 15 is the ending where they all have facial hair. Because I think that none of them look good with it. Prompto, the worst. By far. Hold on, let me see. Let me show you guys that. Let me show you guys. Oh God, it's even worse than I remember, dude. It's unironically even worse than I remember. That is so bad, brother. Why'd they do this? Why'd they do this to my boy? Okay, I'm getting like mad all over again just looking at this image. It's making me crazy. Hold on. Bruh, why did they do this to him? Why'd they give him a soul patch? Why'd they do this? Why? He looks crazy. I just hate it. Just hate looking at it. This beautiful, beautiful boy. Cause he's got soul? Yeah, I guess. Take it down. No. I remember being like so personally offended that. Oh, this one's even worse. He looks like he lives in a tractor trailer. Hold on. Yeah. This is what he looks like. No, you gotta see this now too. Yeah. Yeah, look at this guy. This guy lives in a trailer park and he's constantly aggro with his neighbors. Just make him more sun damage, but he's a special little boy. He's a special little boy in Final Fantasy 15. They let themselves go. Yeah, they should have. If they were gonna let themselves go, they should have just became fat instead of doing this facial hair. And it's not just him. Every single person who's part of the main cast gets facial hair. Which I think pissed me off also. Actually, Noctis looks fine with facial hair. But oh yeah, I guess that yeah, Gladio looked good. Cause his made sense. But I think that every single person gets facial hair in the future world. Yeah, Gladiolus looked good. What about what's that dude? The dude who cooks. Shit, what is his name? Twink Death! I know! I hate it! They're killing off all my twinks. Ignis. Yep, that's him. Thank you. Oh, maybe he doesn't get facial hair. Maybe I'm misremembering. Did I? Shit. I'm so happy. Oh, maybe. No, yeah, he didn't have any facial hair. That's crazy. Good for him. That's my goat. I'm so thankful. You unlock a shirtless mod for him? That's crazy. I don't know if I ever noticed that I got a DLC like that. Yes! Gladiolus was the only one who looked good with more facial hair. Prompto should never have done this. He literally looks like a guy who can't grow facial hair. He makes me want to cry. They didn't ruin him with facial hair, thank you. And it's not even like I don't like facial hair. Like, it's fine. I think a lot of people look really good with it. This one was the worst though, especially because Prompto is like a little meow meow in Final Fantasy 15, especially when you do his DLC and you know his backstory and his tragic deep lore. And so when I saw this, I was like, bruh, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You're attacking me right now. Yeah, maybe if he grew his hair out long. I think that Noctis looks the best with facial hair. Gladiolus looks good. But I feel like, oh man, yeah, he does look pretty good. He looks delightful. Let me see if I can find a picture of it real fast. Oh yeah, this is a good comparison. Save images. Get this shit off of my screen. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look! Even Noctis looks good. I don't know why they did Prompto so dirty. Maybe they were like, yeah, this guy needs facial hair too. And then they were just like, we can't choose because nothing works for him. Yeah, this is like a normal facial hair structure, I guess. Well, some people can't grow hair all the same way. Yeah, if he had the same beard layout, he'd be fine. And honestly, in lore, I feel like Prompto would be the most likely to have the same exact facial hair as Noctis. I don't know. Like, he'd be like, ah, yeah, bro, you look tough with that beard. Can I cop? talking about video games. You guys see the video games that were today? What were you up to? Welcome in, welcome in. Were you doing ASMR? I listened to a little bit of your ASMR, but I didn't say anything in case I made you feel awkward, which I normally am awkward to begin with. Oh shit. Oh, nice, the back rooms. Are you planning on seeing that movie? Cause I really, they were doing it in the back rooms? I don't wanna know that. Ew! Bro, you know it's like, they got weird shit in there. They got like stagnant water. Yeah, I thought that the game was super duper good. She said it was mid? The back rooms, really? Cause I've heard nothing but good stuff about it. But if you think it's mid, listen, I only get my opinions from 2 places, and that's Women on Twitch and Red Letter Media, and that's it. And normally women on Twitch do supersede old men. I loved the movie Smirk. I'm getting mixed signals. I hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much, Booty. If it's a rated one, please feel free. I've heard a lot of stuff saying the back rooms were mid. I've only heard positive things. In fact, I'm a little shocked to hear people thought it was mid, but I'm desperate to go see a movie. I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. Nappa and Sigurd and Bumpkin, thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. I just saw a post on Twitter saying something like, what was it? It was saying something like, the Digital Circus had one of the best opening days of like any independent movie ever or something, which makes sense because it was sold out at every location that was even remotely close to me. Scary movie sucks, but it's a good suck. I mean, shit. That's how it should be. I should like low-key hate a scary movie. Backrooms, Obsessions, Digital Circus. Yeah. Obsessions is another movie. There's a lot of good movies coming out back to back to back. And you know what? It's gonna really happen is that I'm gonna say I want to see a movie. And I'm gonna talk about going to go see a movie. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna go see a movie because I just like thinking about it sometimes and then never doing it. Cause that means I kinda like gotta go outside, dude. Bro, that means I have to like make time for like a 2-hour movie. And I gotta pay for a movie ticket and I gotta go get popcorn. And I always want an icy too. You can meet a boy where? I'm not meeting a boy over the age of 16 if I go see the Digital Circus or the Backrooms. Obsession was so goated. Ooh, I kind of want to see it. At the movies, I'll see them in my peripheral. I don't know. I've never been on a movie date before, but I don't know if I think that the movies is a good place to take a date. Because in reality, going to a movie is kind of like a singular event. And it's not very good to be whispering and talking during a movie, right? Yeah, you can meet a girl. I'm not okay. The last movie I saw was Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle Part 1. And I saw it by myself and I saw it at 10 p.m. Cause I went to go see it after stream one time. And it was me and like 5 other groups of people. And during one part of the movie that was like supposed to be sad, someone started snoring. And it was like 12:30 at night by the time I got out of that movie. Yeah, someone snored. Yeah. Cause it was that boring. And so I really need to see a movie that's good. The last movie I think I saw in a group was probably pre-COVID, which was the last Star Wars movie that came out. The last of like the last trilogy. And me and my 6 friends all stood around in a circle and we talked about how much we hated it. So I'd like to see a movie that I personally think is good. You see one movie every 2 years? Like for real. What? I saw Megalopolis Shit, what did I see? I saw, okay, in order, I think the most recent movies I've seen are One Piece Film Red. I saw it in the theaters. I watched Megalopolis, like nearly by myself in an IMAX theater. I saw Nosferatu. I saw Demon Slayer. Deadpool versus Wolverine. Oh my god, I always forget that I saw that movie. I keep forgetting. I liked it. It was forgettable. It's so forgettable. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the whole time. I enjoyed the whole movie. I think those are the last movies I saw. So I would like to see an interesting movie. I kind of don't like watching horror movies in the theaters. And you know what really solidified that for me? Was watching Nosferatu in theaters. I felt like people were laughing at the most inappropriate parts ever. I was like, damn, there's a reason why I don't go to the movies, huh? Yeah, and the movie theater near my new place is always full. Like, I went to go see if I could get a digital circus ticket, and they were all gone by the time I had even looked at movie seats, because I was like, holy shit, it's playing near me. And they're all gone. You were spared. I read a tweet just today saying that someone went to go see the digital circus and the group behind them smelled so bad, it must have been reminiscent of napalm gas in World War I. Like, so I do feel like I was spared a little bit, a little tiny bit. My friend left with popcorn in their hair. Are you serious? That's crazy. Is it worth it getting into the remake? Only if you like Final Fantasy VII, because I've never played it. I was talking about how I've never played it, but I was talking about other Final Fantasies I've played personally. We only have one multiplex in my city. What is a multiplex? Is that different than a normal movie theater? Multiplex. A multiplex is a movie theater complex with multiple screens or auditoriums within a single complex. I guess I would just call this a theater. Yeah, there are a couple of ones, but they're all spread out. Like the one that I went to previously normally showed anime movies. Oh, I saw Angel's Egg. Angel's Egg. Another movie that I didn't think was comprehensible. Yeah, that movie did not make as much sense to me as I hoped it would, but it's okay because it's artsy. It's artsy fartsy. I'm waiting for forever for Final Fantasy 73. I think it'll be good. Oh, Silver, thank you so much for the 13 bits. AMC theaters are also having a snacks promo for this Sunday since it's 6/7. 6/7, huh? Oh my gosh. That seems miserable. Don't go to the movie theaters on 6/7. Don't do it, dude. It's gonna be bad. I didn't see Reise Arc, and I didn't see Jujutsu Kaisen movie either. Backrooms on 6/7 sounds nuts. I'm like gonna barricade my door on 6/7. I'm not going outside that day. That seems like the purge, low-key. I'm not going out. I don't want to see anyone, and I don't want anyone to say 6/7 to me while I'm out. Huh, have a wonderful 6/7 day, m'lady. No. I'm gonna order the Among Us meal at AMC theaters on 6/7. Okay, you will be streaming on 6/7. I'm aware. I didn't even think about that, dude. I didn't think about it, and I'm not excited, but it's okay because I'll be streaming .hack on that day. So I can just drown out the 6/7 with Unkslop. Who's ready for Unkslop? Oh yeah, let me show you a picture of how speaking of Unkslop, let me show you guys a picture of, so only Unks will watch. Isn't that what you guys do already? You guys are always say, I'm old, I'm old, I'm old. So you guys should eat up my Unkslop as much as you like. Here, I have the picture. I think that the Xbox showcase will be really good, mostly because it's gonna have Persona. You told us when you played Final Fantasy 15? I didn't tell you what year I played it in, shit. I said I was like 14, not that I played it when it came out. Yeah, look at how good this game looks now with my new setup. I couldn't believe it. It just looks so clean. I've never seen .hack look this good. I'm really excited to play it because I thought that it just looked way too good. Like even in my mind's eye, I couldn't imagine this game looking this good. Like when I used to play it on a CRT, I guess. I don't even know if I had a CRT. Not that I would be able to recognize it. Who the hell is that? That's Kite. That's Kite from .hack Infection and .hack Mutation and .hack Outbreak and .hack something. I forget what the fourth one is off the top of my head. The graphics are amazing. Thank you. I know. The PS2 can produce mind-boggling effects, I believe. Bro, not to brag, but I totally called Code Veronica before they even announced it because that trailer looked just like the Resident Evil engine, and that's a good-ass engine. Not like... When I was playing the most recent Resident Evil, I was really struck by how pretty it is, and like it's half realistic, but also half stylized. Yeah, it's very distinct looking. Yeah. And I was like, this looks like it, but also it looks like too clean. Their engine is very good. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, your unfamiliarity helped. Because even Nugget was like, but what are they doing in Paris? I was like, I don't know. It just looks like the engine. Is Kite a boy or a girl? Kite is a boy. He's a young lad. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Code Veronica, so I'm very excited. This is one of Nugget's most favorite Resident Evils, I believe. One of the last older Resident Evil games people still adore. Yeah, maybe they'll remake every single one. I mean, it seems to be printing money. IDK people are confused about them being in Paris. I don't know. I don't know why they'd be in Paris, but I'm excited and delighted. And I'll get to see that guy, the guy who cries. Yes. I'm super duper excited. Also, Flying Burrito, thank you so much for the follow. I think I forgot to say thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this week will be filled with exciting games. What are the other showcases that are happening this weekend? Games showcases this weekend. Oh yeah, Xbox Games Showcase. And then PC Gaming Show, I guess. Yeah. Alien Isolation, yes! I'm so excited. Yeah, I think that people are just LARPing wanting Destiny 3. People don't have Hollow Knight Silk Song anymore to LARP with. To be like, oh, when's Silk Song coming? When's Silk Song coming? Now that that's here. Well, like, that's kind of how I felt too with my .hack cope. Where I was like, .hack next, .hack coming soon. .hack, it's coming this year. Now that my cope has become hope, like, I got nothing to LARP. I got nothing to LARP wanting. So I'm back to Mother 3. Mother 3 soon. Yeah, Stellar Blade's really good. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm fed. I'm fat AF, dude. I'm so, like, full of games. So that, like, every single new game just makes me happy. I just got nothing but happiness in my heart for every single game. You're a skinny queen. I mean, skinny physically, but fat mentally and emotionally. My heart is full. Too full, really. Like, I get everything I want. The DLC announcements were also good. Gamers are eating so good this year. Xbox Game Showcase will be where they show Persona. Like, it's just gonna happen. Yeah, when is this Xbox Games Showcase? Because I might have to, like, stop stream for a second to watch it. It is on Sunday at... Oh, no! It'll be done by the time I stream. It's at 10 a.m. PDT. Yeah, thank God. Okay, I guess I'll have to be, like, 100% awake for that. Yeah, it's 25 years of the X-Bone. How many of you guys were, like, Xbox super fans? Because there's a lot of games that I've never played just because they've been on the Xbox, like Halo, for example. Gears of War. Bunch of other games in that vein. Like, even when people were really into Red versus Blue, I never understood why, because Xbox, that was like Xbox only. I was like, ooh, there's like something that I'm really missing. I'm a huge fan of the OG and 360. Fell off after that. Or like God of War. God of War I thought was Xbox, right? Or no? PlayStation, I was a PlayStation and Nintendo. Xbox was like never interesting for me. And my that's PlayStation, really? Maybe I just never played it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, even my dad was always like a PC gamer, so he had no alliance to any console. Like, he was like an early LAN player, and also like he is a PC builder. So for anything like that, he would just build a PC instead of get any console. I was the console gamer, I guess. Other than Nintendo games. My mom, I guess, is a Nintendo fangirl. Dads do be like that, for real. Why would I buy a console when I can just build a PC that is just as good? Grim Gamer, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate. Any good Xbox exclusive games except for Halo? I have no idea. Xbox exclusive games. Mass Effect, yeah. Let's see. Destroy All Humans, Xbox exclusive. I mean, not anymore, but previously was. I'm looking right now to see what is on here. Unreal? Far Cry? Shin Megami Tensei 9 was only for the Xbox. Shit, has Atlas always been Xbox? That just feels so weird for me. I don't know why. Dino Crisis 3! I'm sorry, I'm looking to see what was like an Xbox exclusive game. Jet Set Radio. But it's okay, but Jet Set Radio Future only went to the Xbox because the Dreamcast stopped existing. God bless. All the Digital Devil Saga games were on PS2, not... Well, yeah, Digital Devil Saga. That's really hard to say for me for some reason. Digital Devil Saga. That's really hard to say. Apparently, only Shin Megami Tensei 9 came to the Xbox. Dead or Alive? Yeah, most Dreamcast games got ported to the GameCube. I'm just looking. Yeah, Dino Crisis, Far Cry Instincts, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2, Summit Strike, Blinks, The Time Sweeper. Oh shit, I remember this weird little cat. I think that this was on that Cope bingo, right? Yeah, Blinks. I don't know this cat. I probably would like this cat if I knew of him. Damn, I was saved from sexy women by not having an Xbox. Yeah. No Dead or Alive for Citrus. Citrus only got to play Kingdom Hearts 2 30 times. Man, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 so many times. Jesus Christ. That game's so good, even when you play it over again. Ooh, Far Cry Instinct Predator had an awesome map builder. Interesting. Custom game community on the OG Xbox. That seems really fun. Fable! No, Fable's on PC. And I know that because my dad used to have a PC DVD of Fable. Or maybe it was ported. Oh, but it was Xbone. It was Xbone in Microsoft. It came out. Oh, because it's EA. It's EA. Hi, Citrus's mommy. Let's see if she's here. Probably not. It's too late for her. No, she's not here. Thank goodness. Yeah, they're making a new Fable, right? Am I misremembering? They're doing that, Mr. Peter Molyneux. You're definitely StarCraft? No. He has always been like a more RPG guy. He played Fallout. Or shooters. Mag. Just Cause, Watch Dogs. I'm trying to think of games I remember seeing him play. Diablo. Why aren't you saying the X in his name? Molyneux. Fable was delayed because of GTA 6. Really? Interesting. I don't know if I kind of want to play GTA 6. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Honestly. Maybe I will. I've never played a GTA before. Game. But everyone's always having lots of fun playing them. Yeah, the Xboxes are backwards compatible, which I do like. I think that's nice. You don't need to play it day one. That's true. I know that those games are also unsay-so. Like, doesn't the last GTA start off with one of the main characters having sex on, like, the kitchen or something? And you won't for at least another year and a half. Do you think it's gonna be delayed again? I'm sure I'll be addicted. I know that, like, the online GTA stuff is very, very, very addicting. Oh, it will be on PC! That's my boon. Thank God. PS5! San Andreas. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've always heard that Vice City is good. PS5 and Xbox only. Well, you know, this is like a new era of Xbox games. Maybe they're gonna release another Xbox and it's gonna be like the Xbox 8, Xbox 360, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, Xbox 5? Is that would it be the 5th? Turn this guy into an Xbox. I'm an Xbox if you guys think about it. I'm low-key kinda square-shaped. And I'm a square to begin with. Number V. Yeah, Red Dead I've never played either, but I would love to play a Red Dead Redemption game. I want to be a cowboy and I want to live off the land or whatevs. I haven't played any of those Western massive RPGs. Like, never played Red Dead, never played The Witcher either. I own one of the Witcher books, but I haven't finished reading it yet. I should probably do that. I've heard that the books are really different, so I shouldn't even really bother. But if I can't play the game, I can just read faster than I can. Oh shit, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Why? Okay, I'm better again. Why do I always drop frames like around this time? It's like, I don't know, some kind of weird lag spike or something. Everyone's on the internet. They're all looking at the games that they might be able to play in the future. Maybe I should just play Final Fantasy 16. I don't know. I feel like I've been so, like, what's the word? Bereft. I've been using that word a lot. Bereft. Of a game that I truly am genuinely addicted to. like all week, I just thought about playing Dot Hack, like to the point I almost switched something off of my schedule just to play more Dot Hack. Because it just feels so good to play a JRPG. Like, it feels good to experience a good story and like not have it be a roguelike, not have it be reset. Play it right now? I could, but what if someone's paying attention to like the story, the deep lore that I keep hinting at all the time? The deep lore of Dot Hack is highly important for only me. Also, I felt kind of... It was kind of funny when I was streaming Dot Hack last week, because it feels like, okay, you know, I feel like I know a lot about Dot Hack, like, to my own detriment, maybe. And I kind of, like, know a lot, and so people will come in and they'll be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, let me just drop like, it's almost like talking shop on some level, like where someone's like, yeah, huh. Oh yeah, this part of the story, I've always liked because of X. And I'm like, we all know, me and you know the exact same topics. There is a, what's the word? A critical mass of knowledge that we can all have at the same time, and we all have it. It's just very funny to me. It's very cute. Kita, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I thought it was very cute because I think that like a lot of people haven't had anyone to talk about Dot Hack with, ever in their whole lives. Maybe. I mean, same for me. But I thought it was very cute how everyone was like, "Oh, you're doing this? I really love it because of X." And I'm like, "Yeah, you are correct. We are talking about the exact same topic." I couldn't give you like a specific example, but oh, maybe it was about like elemental resistances in the game, and I was like, oh no, I know because of X, Y, and Z. But it's just very funny. Like everyone's got their own little hyper niche that they're into, me included. I'm almost thinking this is like so ridiculous, but now that I like am streaming Dot Hack on stream. Like, low-key, what if I just bought the other ones that I don't have? No, I shouldn't do that. But I was like, oh, well, if it's for stream, then I can justify it. Don't do that, Citrus. Don't do that. You're like using some weird cope. Yes, I want to play Final Fantasy 16, but I probably won't play that on stream. The game looks just too dark, for me. And also, it doesn't really seem like people like watching it. But I want to play it. Tax write-off Dot Hack. Yes. Oh, yes. I needed this for stream. And actually, this year, I can start writing things off. Because I've been streaming for 3 years, just about. And so I can go to a tax accountant and say, yes, I did need this. I did need this Dot Hack purchase. Yeah, actually, this was like critically important to my streaming hobby this year. I mean, my streaming business. Sorry. If I'm not talking to a tax accountant, it has to be my streaming business. So, because you're technically not allowed to write off hobby expenses. So, it's all serious business from now on, Home Slices. Like, this, like, we're gonna start making this shit an LLC or something. A limited liability company. I learned this the hard way. No, Tamanya! No. Yeah, you need to be like, yes, I do have an itemized list of all of the things I'd like to deduct from my small business. My small business of being a anime girl on the internet. Yes, I was doing it to turn a profit. Yeah, that's automatically a hobby. I said I do it for fun. Oh my God. You can't even have fun at your job? What a sad life. Oh yeah, I hate every second of this. Dude, it's miserable. Oh, shit, I hate talking to Home Slices. And every single second, I think, wow, I would rather pull off all of my fingernails one by one than ever stream again. Yep, this is life and death for me. Yep. I do this because it turns a profit. Because I'm a soulless capitalist, and that's it. Please don't clip this out of context. I'm gonna feel bad about it. Retsuba, welcome in. I knew it. No. That's when I'm be like, yeah, actually, this was an important business expense for my business that I own, my business. And it's none of your business why I do it. Don't watch any of my streams or you'll see me having fun. But all the fun is purely simulated. I'm just pretending to smile this whole time. 9voltworm, thank you for the 500 bits. Yep. You see? Another little dip into my business piggy bank. Just like every woman, yep. Every woman on Earth secretly hates streaming. That's crazy, I know. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. But it's all true. 100%. 100%. A trillion percent, if you may. If you want to be a little hyperbolic with it. Yep. Why not get them to put it in anyways? I'm not super sure. Yes. I'm a renowned .hack fan! Sorry. Renowned. Yeah. No one's streaming this game but me. So, low-key, I guess I am renowned. Just by default. Everyone knows about me. Everyone knows I'm a freak. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about that. Yep. Some would say, depending on the day, I'm the #1 .hack streamer on Twitch. Because I'm the only .hack streamer on Twitch the majority of the time. Yep. #1. There's no one doing it like me, unironically, because no one else is. Yeah, I think that Lark was the person who saw that, like, only 14 people streamed it this year or something. That means you are often the worst one as well. True, true. She was #1. No one played mid like her. Standing at 4 foot height on Twitch and YouTube. Why am I? No, can I be a little bit taller? Yes, yes. Okay, for the IRS, hopefully they're not listening, but sometimes you just gotta lie, brother. Sometimes you just gotta lie. You gotta be like, you can't be too happy you can't be too happy talking to an accountant, ever. And in fact, I think it's like an important skill to be overly serious. Like this is important. They can't afford to listen to anyone. Where's the lie? No, I'm just saying, like you see, Tapania was talking about, like, oh yeah, I couldn't deduct anything from my streaming activities one year because I said I had fun doing it. So you gotta be like, yes, streaming, miserable. Please itemize my tax return. That's what you need to say. I don't have an accountant. Last year, I was just able to deduct like a couple of things. But this year is gonna be different. I'm gonna get a real accountant. Like, I don't even think... I've been to some conventions where the BO smell is so acrid, like so pungent that I had to leave rooms. Like, don't wear a mask next time. I'm definitely still wearing a mask, but probably because I didn't go. Yeah, you're gonna stink up the whole place, monkey? Really? That kind of stunk? That's so sad. Dude, I always travel with deodorant. So, like, that will never be me, but that makes me want to cry. That's so bad. That makes me want to cry. What are you doing, girl? Especially when the bathrooms were so free for women, you could have just walked in and taken a shower in that sink and no one would have walked in afterwards for like the next 2 hours. I also always make sure I smell good. It's what she's not doing that's the issue, true. Clueless. Yeah, it's only... Okay, there was one time... Moga-chan was a DJ. No, she organized a DJ event at a local convention. And man, listen, I loved her. I love her. But that was some of the worst music I've ever listened to at a convention. God bless her, but I couldn't believe it. Regardless, there was still a group of circling teenagers who were like running around in a circle. Worst room I have ever been in for BO stink ever in my life. Ever. Because it was cold. It was cold, and so like the weird BO smell was like even more sour. I don't know what's up with that. But when it's like super air conditioned in places, it smells worse. I don't know what it is. I was trying to make a citrus joke. No! I hope it wasn't me. I was just thinking that's so sad. No, it couldn't have been me because I was like crazy. I throw up. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Yeah, but when it's cold, it's all like weird sweat. Cold weather BO is like weird. It's weird smell. Have you guys ever smelled it before? Because I'm sorry, this is like weird and gross to talk about, but it's weird. It's weird. I never really experienced it before I moved to the West Coast. Weird, cold BO smell. It's like so specific and it's so weird. But yeah, I was smelling that crazy style. It was really bad. That was like a couple years ago, but still, I can still remember it in my mind's eye because I was like, damn, I gotta leave this room. Simon, welcome in. How are you? How are you? I'd rather it be hot outside. He would smell so bad. You'd be like, hey man, bro, you know what I love doing? Shower. Hey man, you know what I'm getting into a lot recently? Showers. Man, you know what? After a long, hard day at work, just love the shower. With soap. Yep, it's great. Really into that nowadays. My new hobby. Just gonna open both windows! That's so bad. I don't know. I'm excited. Yeah, Hey, bro! Sprays with the hose. Most Koreans don't have strong body odor. I guess that's true. I don't know, I guess I'm not around enough Asians to be like, ah, yes. There's no BO scent here. I would need to be in like a high density population and then I'd smell bad. Probably, as a white person. That scares me, that's like nightmare fuel for me. I don't want to smell bad in front of anyone. Oh yeah, I've been trying to like get better at Path of Exile 2. I really wanted to get to my third ascendancy off stream. I spent like 50 exalted orbs trying to get to my third ascendancy and I failed every single time I tried to do it. I don't know why I can't do it. I'm such a failure. I tried so hard yesterday. I spent like an hour and a half doing it. I was like, I gotta stop playing because I'm gonna freak out. So bad. I barely got to Act 3. No one has to play the game super fast. Like, I'm not trying to be like, chop, chop, chop. Come on. But I couldn't believe how bad it was. I was like, I've never gotten I've never gotten my third ascendancy before, to be fair. I'm Malaysian, but I shower every day, so I'll never know. You gotta get, like, stinky. Bro, you gotta start getting stinky now. And then proceed to get less stinky once you find out if you sweat a lot or not. No, bro, I'm stinky for science. Oh, yeah, I definitely got it in PoE 1. But in PoE 2, it's so hard. Working on her descendancy into madness. Yes, that's true. That's very true. So what if I'm a little crazy? I feel like being a little crazy makes you better as a person. Cause then you can explore more avenues of conversation. You see, being crazy is really like a conversation starter on some level. It's good for your body. Oh, actually, something I'm really nervous about for next week, because next week I have that Minecraft event. It's supposed to be like a record-breaking heat wave on those exact 3 days that I'm hoping to stream. And so I'm like kind of nervous, but I'm just gonna keep, I was hoping to like long stream those days. So I'm just gonna be sweaty. Speaking of being sweaty, that's gonna be me. Why is it good for your body? Because the more delusions you have, the healthier you are. They just say that's true. Do you have an AC? No. Too hot? Goddamn. Call the police and the fireman. I have a Vortex fan. Pardon me. That I'm gonna use. But even still, I bet it's gonna be hot as shit. I'll just do it. It'll be awesome. I don't have an AC yet. Sorry, I'm like so thirsty for some reason. Thirsty for women, all the women that I saw during the Summer Games Fest. God, I'm so excited. New era of beautiful women to stare at. I'm so excited. Okay, honestly, I'm like a little tired today. So I might end stream earlier than I normally do on Fridays. But tomorrow we'll have a lot of fun playing Path of Exile. And then afterwards, we're gonna play Dot Hack. And it's gonna be super duper fun. Where's the throne to get more fans? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't have like a fan on my throne. I didn't like how young that girl looked. I don't think she looked that young. I think she just had a petite body, but I think she still looked older, like 21 at least. I know a lot of women who look exactly like that. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that we have lots of fun tomorrow, and I hope that you guys can relax for the rest of your evening, and I hope that you guys can kiss each other on the mouth if you'd like to. It's up to you, though. Not all of her body was petite. Okay, she definitely had a less big ass than Eve. She showed a reasonable amount of boob as well. Reasonably. Oh shit, actually, Soli is reacting to the Summer Games Fest right now. Why don't we raid her? And then she's gonna play Wind Waker? What's up with my souffle? Shit, you're a fancy boy. I want a souffle. Please share afterwards. But if you have a sub, make sure you use the message with the walking citrus, and if not, use the one with the oranges. But hopefully you guys can have fun watching Soli watch the Game Awards. She's watching the Stellar Blade 2 trailer right now, which I think is fun. Thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.